actually had some of the best sayings ever when you announced Supercross. You really did. And I heard that when I was at Anaheim, especially, because I went every year to Anaheim, and I heard you every year. And you said things like, he's thicker than a mayonnaise sandwich. No damage done except for his underwear. And his underwear. He's tougher than a $2 steak. And the last one is, he's on him like a dog on a piece of meat.
One that got even better response was, he's so tough he goes to Mexico just to drink the water. I don't know where I got that, but it really got a lot of attention.
What was that again? Drinking the water?
He's so tough he goes to Mexico to drink the water.
I heard that one. What other ones did you come up with? Because I like those.
Yeah, me too.
You know, I don't know. They just some friends. Warren Reid came up with a couple of real good ones that I used, and some I made up, some I stole.
You were talking about Larry Huffman. So Larry Huffman. I used to work for Larry Huffman, and he had a radio show called Motorcycle World that broadcast on FM stations all over the state of California.
Warren Reid was on our show a couple of days ago, and he told me that you and Warren would do a show together in like San Clemente every week, I guess. I think it was, and Warren was on the show. Was that Warren? Yeah, it was Warren, right?
Yeah, he was one of the regulars. He was really good. It was called Motorcycle World with Larry Huffman, and we were on satellite. It was very, very successful. Suzuki sponsored it.
Warren really liked you a lot, and
he's a good guy.
Warren is a great guy, and we really enjoyed having Warren, and he's just an amazing, human being, and really have a lot of respect for Mr. Warren Reid.
And I was like the Ed McMahon, I would laugh at all the jokes, and I'd crack a few myself, and then what I would do also is I knew lots of people in different kinds of racing. So on Sunday afternoons, I would call around and I could get Grand Prix road race results. I get, motocross, nationals and supercross results and dirt track and U.S. road race. And I would have all these race results on Sunday night. So nobody had to wait for Cycle News. And so this is before the internet. So, Larry would host a show and I'd be on there. I'd drive down to San Clemente every Sunday night, and we'd do a show at from 10 to 11 every Sunday night. So Monday morning and going to work, I was like falling asleep. It was a great show. And, what a great announcer Larry is. And Larry, he showed me so much, through example and explanation.
But he told me that he was a little mad at you. Did you know that or not? No?
What was he mad about?
When I was interviewing Warren, he told me that you and him, I guess, did a Speedway race. Maybe it was at the World Finals at the Long Beach, I think, maybe it was. And I guess Warren was you and Warren announced that race, and then I guess you had Warren announce like the D3 riders or something. So Warren was announcing all these like crummy riders, crash wall guys.
I tried my hand at Speedway announcing, and I sucked, man. I sucked so bad, and I think the reason I sucked was because he didn't let me do first division. I had to do third division. I didn't know any of those guys. I'm like, and some of them are squids. And I can't go, God, what a squid. Until the whole crowd at Costa Mesa, look at that squid. That guy's an idiot. What do you think he's gonna do? So when I stopped myself, I probably should have been like that, and I would have probably been popular. But anyway, I enjoyed it. And Larry, whenever I did ride Speedway, he would pump me up pretty good for the crowd, and and I wasn't a good Speedway rider at all. I was second division kind of I was on the 40-yard line in the second division, but I never got any first division rides out of it. I didn't do it that much. I did it just enough to be 40-yard line, and then I wouldn't do it for a while, and then I'd come back and have to learn it all over again.
And then he said that you saved all the good riders for you, the Division 1 riders. Is that true?
I don't remember. Honestly, I don't.
Okay. Well, that's what he said, so I don't know if it's true, but I thought that was funny. I can see you saying, okay, Warren, I'm going to let you announce, but you're going to announce these names of these guys. Like, let's see, let's find out some guys that you're going to announce the names. Okay, I got an old program here from Costa Mesa, actually it's from Irwindale. Let's see. And you're going to announce these D3 riders like
Mike Carver, Elliot Sheltman, Andy Kiza, Joe Spizak, and Mike Beanway.
So that's not really very good when you're announcing like Danny Bazurko Becker, Wild Bill Cody, The Rocket, Rick Woods. So you had a better show than Warren, I think.
I honestly don't remember.
Anyway, that's funny. I guess he said you gave him the D3 rider, so you guys had a lot of time doing stuff. And Warren Reid, really, I was just joking about he was mad. He wasn't mad. He was just talking, but we were just having fun. Just having fun. That's all. It wasn't really serious. Warren really loves you, and he worships you to no end. He really loves you a lot. So
he needs help. He's been alone too long.
He said you're the bomb, so you're the best.
He's a good guy.
That's good.
And to be a color commentator at some of the the motocross and supercross races.
What else did you announce other than Speedway and Supercross? Did you announce motocross and hill climbing and stuff?
I think I did one or two hill climbs at Saddleback. I did the Mickey Thompson series, off-road racing. I did that. And wherever they needed an announcer, I'd go. I'd usually make it work.
You did. I don't know how you did it, but you did a good job. You did a good job. Back many years ago, when Gene Woods was a little kid, Gene Woods is like 1 year older than me, so I was a little kid, and I was always at the Costa Mesa Fairgrounds watching you and watching all the legends race when I was a young boy, like 12 years old, 10 years old, or whatever it was. And I guess one night you had a young Gene Woods. He must have been like 12 years old or something. I was probably 11. And you interviewed him. Obviously, Gene was on my show, and he said that he was interviewed by you because his brother was Rick Woods.
It was a great, great time in life.
You were like a celebrity. When I was a little kid, I used to open the Cycle News, and I would see Gene Woods all the time. And then I would open the motorcycle magazine. I'd see little Gene Woods all the time. There's Larry Huffman viewing you, and I'm like, oh.
Well, all that stuff in $1 will get you a soda,
When you're a little kid watching another little kid do that, and a lover of motorcycles, it's pretty cool. So a lot of people admired you, when you were a young kid. So that was cool.
I appreciate that. It was, it was a fun time in life.
He also raced against Jeff Ward on a mini bike at Costa Mesa one year, and I think he beat him.
Well, beating Jeff Ward's no easy task.
Well, it was when he was 8 years old. I mean, somehow he beat him.